The circle is now complete. Hold on, let me get this poop out of the way. They might be a royal knight, but they're still poop. Everyone's a royal knight nowadays. There used to only be a handful of them, and now there's Alphamon. You know, I was actually surprised that Dodomon turned into Alphamon, but it makes sense. I guess that's what they do in the show. I was kind of more expecting Goromon. They just keep adding Goros, I think, until he just becomes too big and he eats the world. And then there's also... So wait, who just pooped? You just made another poop? You're just crapping all over your status as a royal knight, aren't you? Well, he's a royal knight, technically, but he's also a bit of a turd. The other royal knights are like, I don't know about this guy. I mean, we couldn't have possibly gotten Dexmon or Death Xmon. Dodomon is so cool. Have we actually ever talked about their lore before? I mean, they're like a prototype Digimon. Dodo actually stands for Digimon or Unknown. And then Mon. So Dodomon is like this, you know, prototype experimental Digimon who is unique in the sense that they have, well, not unique. They have the interface on top of their head, the little triangle-shaped gem. Like different Digimon have those. Those are usually prototype, experimental, original, old Digimon. And through the interface, they're able to alter their digicores. Their digicore is like this thing at the center, right? It's basically their heart or their soul. And if without that, they just stop working. In Japanese, the Digisoul name translates to like core kernel. So if you're not familiar with the word kernel, it's a computer term for, you know, the thing that that handles all the processes. And so without it, they just die, right? And with the triangle on top of Dodomon's head, they're able to interface with their digicore. They're able to change it, and with it, they were able to enter the X antibody, which is, as you remember, the program that stops the X program from destroying/erasing the Digimon that the computer thought to erase. However, Dodomon is completely unique in the sense that when they die, they can keep living. Without a digicore, they'll continue going on as a zombie, basically. Their only goal to find more digicores and to consume them. All of their attacks are based around separating a Digimon from their digicore or opening their armor so they can feast upon the digicore. It's quite scary. So maybe a little too intense for this game. So yeah, instead we got Alphamon. He looks pretty cool. He looks like he's got football shoulder pads and pants that go all the way up. And then some cute little kitty feet. He's 9 days old, and he's hungry, and he wants to play. Aww. Monzaemon, on the other hand, is not doing so well. Today's the day, folks. He's trying to die. He's 10 days old, and every time I check their stats, all of the Digimon tend to lose stats at the same rate, right? You know, every time I check them, if they have a poop, they lose about 1 point. 1 point of hunger, 1 point of training, and then they need that refilled, right? But Monzaemon, no. He needs all of them refilled. He is, this is a sign, right? We who play with digital pets all know that this means it's time. They're going to die any day now. I don't know, it sucks. I guess you can only keep a Numemon inside of a burlap sack for so long before he starts rotting. Let's give you some Essa. Let's get you some feed. I just want to watch them. Because today's the last episode, okay? Today's the last episode of this version 20th run. There's no more things to see. There's just them slowly dying. So I think I'm just going to give them each a couple battles, a full-on free-for-all of all the Digimon we've raised, just so we can kind of see what it is we've done, and then we're going to say goodnight to them, draw a little commemorative picture, and then we're going to move on to the next digital pet. And then I assume you two both also need... Wait, what? Man, Jessmon and Durandamon, they don't really need, like, anything. They're awesome. I mean, not that you guys aren't awesome. You guys are great, too. Just, you know, a little more needy than other sides. Okay, let's have them fight. A big old tag free-for-all, and see who wins. It's Monzaemon versus Durandamon. It's Alphamon versus Jessmon. Who would win? Come on, okay, quickly. They're different forms, so their speed with a thing was in different places, but here it is. One last fight for old time's sakes, folks. Come on, a couple of critical hits. Oh, Monzaemon. Monzaemon, please. Durandamon, take it easy on him. He's on his way out. Please, he's got 1 foot in the Digidor. There you go, Monzaemon. Don't take the hit. Durandamon, I swear, if you don't... Wait, is that Jessmon? Yeah, that was old big honking... No, that's Durandamon. Yeah, there's Durandamon. Could you please leave them... No! Why do you always gotta be so mean to the stuffed teddy bear? Great, now he's gonna be sick, isn't he? Is he sick? No? Alright, round 2. Oh! Ah! Well, now you guys need both of your stats fulfilled, don't you? Seems like every time this happens, too, it, like, jumps them forward in development, so I hope this isn't, like, slowly killing them or something. It's fine, though. It's alright. After we're done with this video, I'm going to take them apart and see if I can't fix the reset button to stop this from happening anymore. Speaking of endings, Digimon Tri ends officially as of today, or I guess yesterday in Japan because they're 17 hours ahead of us. But Digimon Tri is over. They did an early screening of it in Japan yesterday, and they showed a special teaser at the end of this. This information was sent in by Shy KGB, Bandai's Twitter, right? They were like, okay, Digimon Adventure Tri's over, but then here's this teaser image, right? It says, Bouken wa sara ni seichou suru! Shin Project Shido! Essentially translating to, the adventure evolves further! A new project begins! So I don't know what that means. Like, it's tweeted by not the game Twitter, so people are assuming it's a new animation project. I would like for it to be a game, you know? I would like for it to be maybe even a Digimon Adventure Tri tie-in game, because if they could, like, stop making Digimon Story and Digimon World type games and try something different, I don't know, it's just, we're in the era now where a ton of Japanese studios are like, hey, you know what? Let's appeal to Western audiences. Have you seen that phrase like 1,000 times this year? I mean, I've only seen it twice, but they're pretty significant titles. Monster Hunter and Persona, and then now Dragon Quest, actually. They're all really trying to upgrade. They're focusing on style. And honestly, I think it's thanks to indie games, because so many of them have focused on being stylish and crunchy and good, like Vlambeer games, right? And then a few years later, we start seeing AAA games start focusing on style? Coincidence? Possibly. You can't control or understand the zeitgeist. It's unfathomable. But I do hope it's a game. Even if it's an animation, they'll all be happy with it. So, you know, I never actually got to give an overall review of these things, because last time I did a run, I just fell off the face of the planet. Sorry about that again. But this time I can finally say that this, along with the D2 version 15th, I just kind of wish that they were all louder. These Digimon don't make a noise when they poop, they don't make a noise when they're sick. It's kind of annoying. If I could change one thing about them, it would be, one of them would also be to stop doing this reset issue. The reset button is too sticky or something. But two, leave some sound settings, please. I was looking into the Mushi King, and this thing actually has sound settings. It's from 2006, and it's got no sound, quiet sound, or loud sound, which sounds incredible. These ones all just have quiet sound, which is just stupid and inexcusable. Oh, turn out the light. Sorry, I put you back. Huh? What? Oh, what do you mean you got a battle? Kunemon, what am I doing? This episode is not about you. All right, go on. You just gotta flex on us every once in a while. You just gotta show the other Digimon who Metal Garurumon Black is every once in a while. Yes, we know. Look, it's you. See? We already paid homage to you. We acknowledge your greatness, please. Okay, maybe we didn't need to use all that power against a Kunemon. Still haven't gotten Zubamon yet. I'm gonna keep just grinding this until I find it, and we'll continue a series with that one at some point when we unlock those extra Digimon and are ready to enter through the door. But that's it. That's it for the version 20th. Remember, we got a timeline here, right? In June, basically the version 20th version of the Pendulums are coming out. You know, these things, this isn't it exactly, this is the one that Sam Krieger sent me, but they're having a version 20th anniversary of these ones where it's like all of them mixed into one. That'll be coming in June. We'll definitely be doing a series on that, or 5. And until then, we need to decide what next to play with. I'm going to put up a video tomorrow, since we won't have one of these regular episodes. I'm going to put up a poll video, because I feel like that's just the best way to get everyone's attention for it. Because, you know, if someone wants to watch me play with Tamagotchi or something not Digimon, they probably won't be watching these videos to look for a poll anyway. So, right, so I'll be doing a poll with this one, and this one. One of the original Tamagotchis. Well, this is the re-release one. I've actually got another Mushi King on the way. I ordered one off eBay. It's coming from Texas, so it shouldn't take that long to get here, because these actually do have communication, and it's actually a very in-depth digital pet. I'm pulling for this one. But I want to know what you want, because I love all digital pets. They all have something to give. And while I'm waiting for the poll answers to come in, I will be taking a break until next Saturday. That's a week from now. That would be May 12th. I know that seems like a long time, but also, don't worry, I've got a couple one-off ideas. Like there's some phone apps, and I've got some digital pets I ordered that aren't, well, they're not really pets. They're more like digital games, like Pokemon and some anime tie-in type devices that might only require 1 or 2 episodes. I might run those, but definitely for sure next for Saturday, right? I know we say this every time, but please do click that notification bell. Otherwise, you're not going to see me when I come back. That's just YouTube, I guess. Oh, but yeah, we should draw something. We're going to say goodbye to the version 20th. This might be the last run we do on the channel. I mean, probably not. I'm probably going to run them again at some point, but not anywhere in the exact near future. What I would actually like to do today is draw all 4 of these fellas waving goodbye to us. No, I'm not gonna draw all 4 of their, like, highly detailed forms, you silly gooses. I'm gonna take the actual pixel art and draw them based on what they look like in their pixel art. Just so you don't get too excited, Alphamon here is going to definitely be standing there wearing football shoulder pads, wearing pants that go all the way up, and having cute kitty paws. If Bandai didn't want them represented like this, they wouldn't have made their pixel art look like that. It's just too good looking. We're gonna use a 0.5 today since this drawing is clearly meant to be childlike. It's meant to be simple and elicit feelings of a squishy dumb teddy bear. I wasn't sure how to do Anzemon here because he's supposed to be, he's getting older, right? But I guess Digimon don't really work like that. I suppose when Digimon get older, it's actually more like, well, I guess they can evolve into Digimon, but that's like a different story. Maybe they're like an operating system installation, and after a while they just get slowed down and they need to be reinstalled, you know? Because you've been looking at too much, Well, anyway, you did something to slow down your Digimon, and now it's time for them to move on and to be reformed into something else. We're going to reformat Monzaemon. He's probably going to get reborn as another Monzaemon, or I don't know, I guess he would ideally try to, like, live his life not the way he did this time. He did okay, you know? It is truly what happens when you don't take care of yourself. Try not to be like Monzaemon, okay? You know, I'm not saying you have to be the best, just try to be your best, and I'm sure at the end of it, you'll be able to live a long, fulfilling life, you know? Like this butthole right here. They look so feisty. Inaccurate, but feisty. And then, of course, we have to hatch one of these digital pets because I like to hatch stuff. Also, one of them's darker than the other. You have to know. I really want you to be able to tell, like, which one is the gray one. Which one is, I guess we could have put we could have put a Digimon version 20th logo there, so that way you know that this one's resetting all the time. But no, I just want you to remember that it's poop. Now we just wait for it to dry. Okay, maybe it's time now. You think? Oh, I'm gonna feel so upset if I waited all this time and it still smudges. Yes! Good. And of course, as you'd expect, the only one actually waving goodbye is the teddy bear. Come on, guys. Don't be like this. Don't be tough, guys. Where are you, children? Get back over here. Okay, that's all for today, and rather for this week. I might be able to put up a one-off during this time, but mostly this week will be me recovering, taking a break, you know, recharging my emotional batteries, waiting for the other Mushi King to come in, see if I want to check those out, and to let those poll results come on in. Normally I wouldn't make a separate video for a poll, but YouTube has sought not to let me have that super cool community tab poll function thing, so I gotta do it in a video. So we'll see you tomorrow for that. Thanks for joining us in this journey alongside of Monzaemon, Alphamon, Jessmon, and Durandamon. It's been a fun time. There were a lot of close calls there. There were a lot of times where I thought I had messed up, but no, they achieved everything they could be, and possibly more. Possibly? I don't know, I'm gonna put, oh, I smudged that. Oh, when did I smudge that? When did I have the time to do that? Big shout out to our Patreon supporters, especially Cookie Face and Shifter. All of you are helping me out a ton. And I'll see you all possibly sooner, but definitely next Saturday. Have a good week!